Hello dear students, welcome again to my class. We the students from Fatima High School are on online classes. And now today I am also a new class for the students of class 10. The students who are in class 9 also can join in this class. Today we are going to learn a new lesson. So first I am welcoming you to my class. Let's introduce myself and our lesson. Me Nazmunnahar Pauli from Fatima High School, and I am a senior teacher of this school. I have mentioned that we are going to read English first paper, unit number 4 and lesson number 1. Before going to start this lesson, please look at this picture carefully and answer the following questions. Look at the first question. Where can you find this kind of boat? Do you know the answer? Please think for a while. And we know that Bangladesh is a riverine country. So this kind of boat can be found in the riverine areas of Bangladesh. Now look at the second number question. Why does the boatman carry passengers across the river? Do you know the answer? Okay. The boatman carries passengers for money, and we think that there is no breeze on the river. Now look at the third number. Why do people use country boats? Most of the people of our country live in rural areas, and we know that Bangladesh is a riverine country, and for this reason country boats are not so expensive and it is also available. So people use this type of boats all over the country. So these are the questions, and from this answer we know the lesson. And today's our lesson is the ferry boat. And from this lesson, after completing the lesson, students will be able to ask and tell about problems, seek and give suggestions, listen to a specific information, narrate something in writing. So these are our outcomes of this lesson. Now we are going to watch a video clip. Please look at this video and think about the incidents, what is going to happen. And in Bangladesh, every time there are some accidents, and this is about an accident. Okay, please look at this video clip carefully and listen in a description.
ঢাকার শ্যামবাজারের কাছে বুড়িগঙ্গা নদীতে এক লঞ্চের ধাক্কায় আরেকটি ছোট লঞ্চ ডুবে যাওয়ার পর ৩০ জনের লাশ উদ্ধার করা হয়েছে। তাদের মধ্যে ১৯ জন পুরুষ, ৮ নারী এবং ৩ জন শিশু বলে ফায়ার সার্ভিসের পক্ষ থেকে জানানো হয়েছে। বিএইচডব্লিউটিএ জানায় এমবি মর্নিং বার্ড নামের ওই লঞ্চটি মুন্সিগঞ্জের কাঠপট্টি থেকে যাত্রী নিয়ে সদরঘাটের দিকে আসছিল। শ্যামবাজারের কাছে নদীতে চাঁদপুর থেকে আসা ময়ূর ২ লঞ্চের ধাক্কায় সেটি ডুবে যায়। মর্নিং বার্ড নামের ওই লঞ্চে অর্ধ শতাধিক যাত্রী ছিলেন। তাদের মধ্যে কয়েকজন সাঁতরে তীরে উঠতে পারলেও অনেকেই ভেতরে আটকা পড়েন। তবে ঠিক কতজন এখনো নিখোঁজ রয়েছেন তা স্পষ্ট নয়। প্রত্যক্ষদর্শীরা জানান, চাঁদপুর থেকে আসা ময়ূর ২ ভোর ৪:৩০টার দিকে লালকুটি ঘাটে যাত্রী নামিয়ে দিয়ে সদরঘাটের চাঁদপুর ঘাটে গিয়ে নোঙর করার জন্য ব্যাক গিয়ারে ঘুরছিল। ওই সময় পেছনে নদীতে থাকা এমবি মর্নিং বার্ডের সঙ্গে ধাক্কা লাগে। এদিকে দুর্ঘটনার পর হাজার হাজার মানুষ ঘাটে ভিড় করেন। মর্নিং বার্ডের নিখোঁজ যাত্রীদের খোঁজে আসা স্বজনদের বিলাপ করতে দেখা যায়।
Okay, thank you for watching this video. And there is the question. What were the causes of this accident? We have mentioned this in this video that it was overcrowded and it was without control. Okay, and there are some overcrowded. The people are all over the launch, and sometimes they make competition with another launch. And can you say that how can we avoid it? Do you know the answer? Yes, because we know how to avoid it. First number, you have to check the logs. Second number, you have to get the permission. Third number, you have to train the driver. Next number, you have to know the rules of the route. Second number, you don't be hurry. Next number, you have to know about the weather condition, and so on.
ঢাকার শ্যামবাজারের কাছে
Now look at the next slide. This is our individual work, and this is the right reading time, and for this reason you have to go to page number 42. In this page there is our reading test, and look at page number 42, lesson number 1, and the name of our lesson is ferry boat. You have to read number B. Okay, this is an online class, so now I am going to read loudly, but in our classroom we will read it silently. Please listen carefully, and if you want to listen me carefully, you can use your headphone. Is there anybody here who has ever crossed a river by a country boat? I have, teacher, said Jamil, and I clearly remember what happened in that journey. Would you please tell us what happened? The teacher asked. Okay, teacher. It happened when I was in class 6. One a weekly bazaar day, people were coming back with their shopping bags and baskets in hands, on shoulders and heads. They had to cross the river. It was not a big river. There was a ferry boat plying on the river. The boat could cross it in 8 to 10 minutes. It was just after sunset. The weather was getting bad. The wind started blowing from the northwest. Black clouds were moving fast in the sky. Everybody was trying to get into the boat. No more, no more, please wait, shouted the boatman. But nobody listened to him. What happened then, Jamil? Asked Rumi. With too many people on board, the boat sank in the middle of the river, replied Jamil. Oh no, what happened then? Asked the teacher. Thank God. There were no casualties. All the passengers swam to the other side, but some of them lost the stuff they were carrying, such as oil, salt and milk, said Jamil. Were you on the boat? Asked the teacher. No, teacher. Seeing the boat overcrowded, I waited for the next trip, replied Jamil. You did the right thing, Jamil. So this is our reading task, and now we have to going to find out the multiple choices and best answers. Now look at page number 43, please, and also the screen. That is number 1. Please listen carefully and look at the slide. Number A. Number 1. A ferry boat was plying on the river. Here plying means the options are A. Plying with other boats, B. Sinking in the river, C. Traveling along a route, number D. Waiting for passengers. Do you know what is the best answer? Okay, now put a tick mark on your EFT. Number C. Traveling along a route. Number C. Traveling along a route. Now look at the second number, please. Why was everybody trying to get into the boat? Because option number A, it was a weekly bazaar day. B, after sunset no ferry would ply on the river. Number C, everybody had shopping bags with them. Number D, it was going to be a dark and stormy evening. So guess which one is the best answer from the alternatives. Can you find it? Okay, now put a tick mark on number D. It was going to be a dark and stormy evening. Thank you. Now look at number C, please. The boatman requested the people to wait because the options are A. His boat was very small. Number B. The boat had already too many people. Number C. There were other boats they could take. Number D, he would not ferry people with bags and baskets. So, do you know which one is the correct answer? Okay, no problem. Please put a tick mark on number B. The boat had already too many people. So, in this case, number 1's correct answer is number C. Number 2, correct number is D. And look at number 3, B is the best answer. Now look at the next page, page number 44, and our next slide. Number 4, with too many people on board, the boat sank. Here the phrase on board means, the options are A, on the boat, option B is on the wooden boat, number C, outside the boat, number D, on the notice board. So, which one is the best? Think about the answer. Okay, and the correct answer is number A. Please put a tick mark on your EFT, and the correct answer is on A, on the boat. Now go to the next, number 5. There were no casualties. The statement tells us that options are A, nobody died, B number, nobody was rescued, C number, nobody accepted their fate, number D, nobody lost anything. So, the correct answer is, can you guess? Yeah, please put a tick mark on number A, nobody died. Good. Now look at the last number 6. The boat was overcrowded. Here overcrowded means A number, people were quarreling on the boat. Number B, the boat was unable to carry any more people. Number C, the boatman did not like a crowd. And the last, number D, people were sitting on the boat's bamboo hood. And the correct answer is okay, please put a tick mark on number B. The boat was unable to carry any more people. So in this case, number 4's correct answer is A, number 5 A, and number 6 B. Okay, now look at the next slide. This is the time for some keywords. We have mentioned that there are people and they carry something on their shoulders. So do you know what is the meaning of shoulder? Look at this picture. The woman is holding her shoulder. So there is an example. Often country people carry their bags on shoulder. Do you know what is the meaning of shoulder? Let's check. An organ of human body. Okay, so this is the meaning of shoulder. Cross the river. Cross the river. They are crossing the river by boat. So the meaning of cross the river is to go another side of a river. You can cross the river by boat, by launch, by steamer, by trawler, no problem. But the meaning of cross the river is to go another side of a river. Now look at the next number, ferry boat. After shopping, they are returning home by a ferry boat. So the meaning of a ferry boat is a kind of boat by that people cross the river to paying fare. If you want. Now look at the next slide. There are some pictures. The first one is the sun is setting. Look at the middle one. There is a storm and the people are on the boat. There are too many people on a boat. And I think that there is an accident, and for this reason the people are watching. So look at the question and answer me the question. Why did many people have little or no patience when the ferry boat is in danger of sinking? Do you know the answer? Please try. Okay. It may be that they were in a hurry, or maybe they became afraid of such bad weather. Okay, maybe that. So this is the answer. Now look at the next slide. There is a market and there are some people. If we have too many buyers of fish in the market, what is it? What is likely to happen? Do you know the answer? Please answer me. Okay. If there are too many buyers in the fish market, the sellers may raise the price of the fishes. So in this competition, the poor will get nothing. On the other hand, the rich people will compete with each other. Okay. Now look at the next question. Before going to know the question, we can see a bus stand, and look at this picture. The bus stand is full of passengers. There is a gathering, and look at the train. It's overloaded. So the question is, if we have too many people at a bus or a train station, what may happen? Do you know that? Have you ever seen this type of situation? Please answer me. Okay. If we have too many passengers at a bus or train stations, it will become crowded and noisy, and the environment will be very unhealthy. Moreover, accidents may occur, and you know that every day there are accidents in Bangladesh, and many people lost their lives. Here is another one. If you have too many people in a village, town, city, what will happen? We know this answer. If we have too many people in a village, town, city, okay, housing problem will arise, food problem will arise, population problem will arise, environmental problems will arise, the cultivable lands will be occupied by housing. Evenly, the environment will become dirty, uncomfortable and unhealthy. So this will happen if we have too many people in a village, town or city. Now look at the next number. Question. No more, please wait. Who said this? You can answer me this question within 2 or 3 sentences. Do you know? Yeah. We know that the boatman shouted, no more, please wait. He shouted because his boat could not hold all the passengers at a time. And maybe this is a small boat and the wind was blowing roughly. And he was afraid that the boat might sink. And for this reason, he shouted, no more. You can explain these sentences and join these sentences to make the answer within 2 or 3 sentences. And that's all. We have to make our homework. Now look at the homework, please. Suppose you are Ratan or Ratna. Yesterday you have watched a ferry accident which you can't but share with your friend. Now write an email to Samir or Samira about the accident. Every day we are watching these accidents in maybe on television, but you have to write this about this accident to your friend by writing an email. Okay? And that's all for today. Please don't waste your time. Use your time, because time and tide wait for none. And this is COVID time. Please wear mask, wash your hands properly, eat a balanced diet, drink a plenty of water, and don't go away and don't go without any permission of your parents. stay safe, stay home, and